made it inside of the cathedral. Oh, but a secret passage leading us into the basement. What was that sound? Why did the bonfire just go out momentarily? Oh, great. A mimic. We don't have time for this. He threw with you immediately. Miracle. Crackling Storm. One of the new spells of the mod. A lot of the new spells are also in the New Game Plus of the mod, which honestly I wish they remained in New Game. They used to be on a older version of the mod, but then it got changed. Miracle created by the Buscadors. Hurl a lightning spear that erupts into a storm. The Buscadors attempted to surpass the gods at their own game. While this proved to fail every time, something new was born from their frustration. An unstable bolt that spreads like wildfire, destroying everything in its wake. Does it really, though? We'll never get to see it. Or actually, I do have characters who can use every spell, so I may just do a showcase when I'm done with the game of every spell in the mod. And the gear of Artorias. Why would they move his gear here? Trying to preserve his honor with his armor. What more of this cathedral awaits? Let's go. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Red Silver Knight. It's one of the cursed fiends. We've been told about these. Be very difficult. Oh, the giant heard me. Can't you see I'm busy, giant? Even with the magic, they still took forever. Now we got the cursed beings of the Silver Knights to worry about. You a mimic too. No, you seem like a normal chest. Sunlight metal. How many of those cursed ones are gonna be in this place? Yeah, man. Gotta mind the fact that Silver Knights have two different variants of that attack. One that's slow and one that's quick. Chop you. More Demon Titanite. Terrific. How many of those do we have? 9? Great. We should still have the Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. And 1 shield. Because in this mod, I have found a way to make the shield viable yet again. And I must acquire it. It's a relic that I've been seeking in this place. I don't like that sound. I can hear the sounds of breathing. Oh, yep, there's an archer right there. But also, worst. Red Phantom Silver Knight. Oh, but you saw me. As long as your red friend doesn't, then it's fine. But I'm afraid I'll have to deal with him anyway. He's a spear one too. The one that we really don't want to fight. Come at me. Tons of life. Well, let's see how well we can... Ouch! play this dance. Falter, Knight. Why do the curse ones exist in this place? I was told that they go after those who radiate light. And now they're here. Yeah, let's not get Archer Man's attention. No! Oh, well, those are the problem, isn't it? Ouch! Don't do it. Ooh, close one. The archer's distracted. Let's keep him that way. Little by little, we'll scour the entire cathedral. Holy weapon. I think we're safe for now. Hope another curse one isn't gonna come running out from nowhere. Miracle once bestowed by the goddess Guinevere. While active, restores HP on each successful hit. That's not... there's an extra L on that. Guinevere's kindness to her loyal knights was demonstrated in a ceremony in which her bravest warriors were blessed with this miracle. Wait, did that spot right? Yeah. I don't remember if... I don't even know for certain if Fenrix is the one who read all the descriptions or other people helped with it. But to be fair, the person who made this mod is from Germany, so translations are quite fair if they're not perfect. Ouch! What's that sound below me? Why do I hear footsteps? Who is that? Can't get a very good look. Maybe we'll get a better look over here. It's Tarkus. He was going to help us, but now that we didn't summon him, he's super not happy about it. I think he found his way to Anor Londo. But is he an ally? Is he our worst enemy? If we're hearing footsteps, there must be another cursed one somewhere. See, Knight, what you don't have is range. You can constantly hear footsteps moving around. Mimic. Gold coin. I hope it's not a spear one. Whatever it is. Another one's still walking around somewhere. I'll throw you out here where it's safer. Don't be shy. You know you're powerfuler than I am. You have no reason to be afraid, unlike me. You can die in 2 seconds if I mess up. That's why we maintain our distance and play it safe. And only risk it when the time is critical. Another one. interceptor in the knee. Yes, concept art. That looks an awfully lot like Elden Ring for some reason. Like, Mogwin? Why does that look like the Mogwin Dynasty? Alright. And then you got these old Victorian chodes and Napoleon characters. There's one of the scholars of Anor Londo, writing all the history. That must be his race with his ashes in it. Let's not smash it. Gotta be respectful to the dead. And Guinevere. Possibly a fake deity for all we know. Not a red phantom in here, is there? I'm constantly on edge that there's gonna be another one. Uh-oh. Well done. Face me on even ground. The disaster, they're gone. Looks like the curse wore off. But for how long? Huh? So that actually wore off right at the worst time, but also at the best time, because there are two Red Phantom Spear Silver Knights guarding that door right there with it active. Unfortunately, I can't control when it turns on and off. Well, on I can, but if it wears off, I have to reactivate the item, which I'm not going to do. You must stick to the narrative of the story. Siegmeyer, you made it. Somehow climbed your way in through the window.
Whatever can be done. Ah, you again?
Yup.
Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knight?
No, in fact.
There's a fatal vanguard like you and I. I'll think of something. You can overcome it.
I had to climb through the rafters of arrows. What did you have to go through, man?
This is quite a thing. You need another 3, no, maybe 5 of
Huh?
Quite a fix indeed.
What are you puzzled by? Okay. Not in this room, I bet. Sup? Can't see. Terrible camera. Come then, knight. Prove your valor. Ace dodge. That so got me. The edge of his sword counts. Fancy dancy. I believe that's called a canopy bed. Learned about it recently. And then you got this piece of concept art and how the giants don't look that big whatsoever compared to you. They didn't have the technology at the time to upscale it to being that large. So there's a little trick about how to skip the cathedral. Everybody pretty much knows this about by now, but you just do a little jump here and jump off the side. And these are the stairs that take us right back up to the roof. Pretty much just bypasses the entire cathedral. Worth doing if you don't want to be bothered to go through it. Although Silver Knights give a nice amount of souls, so in my opinion it's kind of worth doing. Let's go into this room. Tarkus. It's time. A battle of will. A clash of honor, you might say. Let's duel. The only thing we know about you is that you're strong. Oh, and he has the ability to parry. Be mindful of it. You're tough. A battle of champions ensues. Unfortunately, though, Tarkus, I have range. Somehow missed. The handle didn't hit him. And you're out. Armor of Black Iron Tarkus, a knight known for his great strength. Built of a special black iron and providing strong defense, notably against fire, but so terribly heavy to be unwieldy to all but Tarkus himself. So one of the Baronite descriptions do talk about someone known for their being able to wield such powerful stuff. So by that conclusion, I'd think Tarkus is from the Kingdom of Baldur. Built of special black iron and even heavier than Knight Baronite's tower shield. Especially resistant to fire attacks and effective for shield bashing. He's most likely from Baldur, since it is implied. What am I looking for? Yeah, because very few it takes what it takes to wield this incredibly heavy, damage-dealing monster. A favorite of the Knights Baronite, known for their heavy armor and black iron targets. It's possible. I'd like to think he's from there. Unfortunately, there's never enough proof in these games, so you kind of just have to come up with your own speculation. Anyone who talks about lore that's not canon is pure speculation. Anyone can come up with their own idea or possible thoughts on how things go. That's why no one is ever right about the lore. Not even Body or any actual lore people. It's still all speculation in the end. You could do it too if you wanted. In fact, I suggest and advise doing so because it's actually pretty fun. I find it really entertaining to come up with your own stories and connecting things, getting an idea. Why am I one-handing this? More lightning urns. Silver Knight armor. And all the drakes that Ornstein killed. Not even dragons. Maybe he doesn't live up to the name Dragon's Lair after all. Silver Knight armor. Armor of the Silver Knights who protect Anor Londo. Lord Gwyn departed the Length of Fire, his knights split into two groups. The Silver Knight remained in the Forsaken Capital in the service of their goddess. They remained faithful to Guinevere. But it's just the truth. That pot just appeared out of thin air. Two Royal Sentinels. Let's not worry about them. Take the safer way by going up. Another Silver Knight. Taking after, or actually, they must have learned from Silver Knight Leto. Leto was a guy from the Ring City, wielding an oversized hammer. Leto's Great Hammer is actually the second heaviest, or strength type weapon in the Souls games. Dark Souls 2 takes the top spot for that. The Smelter Hammer, weighing an impossible amount. Greetings. And very much like my weapons forged, but more importantly, a shield. Bless this shield with magic, for we will make it viable in this mod. We've acquired our relic. What do you have to sell? Twinkling, all the good stuff except Demon Titanite. Giant. More soul bolts. We're not going to need those anymore. The shield's going to replace our crossbow. Giant. Giant. We can become unstoppable. What do you have to say about this place?
Tis no good, but forge very good.
You're right.
Anytime.
Sad what happens to you in the future.
Tis no everyone.
No one's here. We're living in a lie.
You, friend, you talk. I no talk. But happy.
Terrific. He's our friend forever. Now then, only slightly more to explore. We got a boss to deal with. Everyone's favorite duo. I may not even need the magic anymore. Feel the crystal ring shield. Oh, but it missed. Not very good one-handed. But it stuns. Break your guard open. You're not a good candidate to test this on. I forgot to do something. We want to get this maxed out as soon as we can. We need to go fight one more Titanite demon. So pre-patched, this shield was by far the most overpowered thing ever. You could essentially beat bosses with it alone. Then they nerfed it heavily. And the reason why it did so much damage back then is because it scaled off of the damage and the stats of your right-hand weapon. Kind of like how the Golden Halberd did that in Elden Ring. It scaled off of your stats. So they nerfed this weapon and didn't even decide to give it any scaling or have it have any bonus effect. So mostly it serves as a sub-tool. However, in this mod, I have found ways to make this shield just as good as it used to be, so that I can show everyone a glimpse of the power that it used to contain. It's still a really fun shield to use, and I absolutely love it. Like, this is probably one of the most unique weapons in Dark Souls, or shields I should say. Because they have never ever made a shield like this ever again. Dark Souls 2 has, like, magic casting armaments, so you can use weapons that cast spells or shields that cast spells. The Death Chime shield and yeah, Blue Flame as a weapon. I think there's one other shield that casts spells, the Sanctum shield. But yeah, they never made something like this ever again, which really sucks, because it's a really unique shield. And one of the most uniquest, I guess I could say, things ever made in the game. It will have purpose. Now then, skeleton, do you remember Nito? He accepts our offer. We can head back to the parish whenever we want. We've got business to take care of.